In my city, homeless people have been going missing. I just found out the horrifying reason why. I didn't piece it all together until I started paying attention to my brother. My rich, successful brother, the one everyone loved to praise for his generosity. He'd sold his company a few years ago, made millions, and then dedicated himself to what looked like charity work. Every time we walked past someone on the street, he'd stop, hand them a crisp bill, and say something quietly, under his breath, as he gave it to them. At first I thought it was nice, generous even. Who just hands out $50 bills to strangers? People said he was trying to give back, that his newfound wealth hadn't gone to his head. But the more I saw it, the more it felt off. Something about the way he looked at them, the way his lips curled into a sneer as he turned to walk away. Then one day, I asked him about it. We were walking downtown, and he stopped in front of a man who looked like he hadn't eaten in days. The guy's clothes were filthy, his eyes hollow, and my brother handed him the money, like always. But this time, I listened closer. And I heard it. Use this to buy your fix. My blood ran cold. The way he said it, it wasn't out of kindness. There was no sympathy in his voice, no care for the man's well-being. It was almost venomous. Like he knew exactly what would happen next. The homeless man took the money without question, like he always did, and my brother gave me that same smile he always did, the one that seemed just a little too smug. I confronted him later that night, after a few drinks had loosened my tongue. What the hell did you mean by that? Telling him to buy his fix. He just shrugged, took a sip of his whiskey, and looked at me like I was the one being naive. They're going to buy it anyway. Might as well make it quick. Quick? I asked, my voice rising. What are you talking about? He leaned back in his chair, looking more relaxed than I'd ever seen him, like he was about to tell me a big joke, but there was no humor in his eyes. They're vermin, he said simply. They're a blight on this city. They sit there, they beg, they waste away. You give them money, they just shoot it up their arms or drink themselves into a coma. So I figured, why not speed it up? Make sure they're out of the way for good. I stared at him, my heart racing. You're killing them, I stammered. Not directly, he said, his voice casual, as if we were discussing the weather. But I'm giving them the means to do it themselves. Every time I give them money, they take it straight to their dealer or the liquor store. They overdose, or they freeze to death because they're too far gone to find shelter. Either way, the problem solves itself. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. This man, my brother, the one everyone thought was a saint, was using his money to manipulate these people into killing themselves. And he didn't even care. In fact, he seemed to enjoy it. You're sick, I whispered, feeling my stomach turn. They're people, just like you and me. He laughed, a cold hollow sound that chilled me to the bone. They're not like us. They're trash. And this city is better off without them. I thought back to all the times I'd seen him hand out money. All the times I thought he was being kind. All those people, they weren't just disappearing. They were dying. And my brother was responsible. He was using his wealth, his power, to purge the streets of anyone he deemed unworthy. The news had been reporting on the rise in homeless deaths for months, speculating on bad batches of drugs or harsh weather conditions. But now I knew the truth. It wasn't an accident. It was a plan. A sick, twisted plan that my brother had been carrying out right under everyone's nose. I didn't know what to do. How do you stop someone like him? Someone with money, influence, and a complete lack of conscience. I couldn't go to the police. They'd never believe me. And even if they did, what proof did I have?